Exhale to the heart. Hear the breath. Inhale one more time. And we're just going to go into a nice slow flow. So we're going to exhale up. Let's begin to bring the arms down, swan diving forward, bending the knees if you need to protect lower back and spine possibly. So remember, let's drop the head. Remember to do what feels good for your body today. Let's go ahead and look right to left, left to right a couple times. Shake that head as if you were saying yes. Let's walk those hands forward. Coming into downward facing dog. Let's dig those heels into the floor if you can. Remember, if your heels do not reach the floor, that's okay, because depending on how your bones are put together, they may not. But just try to drop the head through your arms. You want to feel a stretch from the feet all the way up through the legs and out through the front of the body, all the way down to the fingertips. Imagine somebody pulling your hips back and up to the sky as your head drops through your arms in downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and push the left heel in, lifting the right, and alternate, pushing the right heel in, lifting the left. And we're going to just do this in a rhythmic motion a few times and breathe. Let's dig those heels back into down dog. Inhale. Exhale to up dog. Flatten out those feet. Don't let the thighs hit the floor. Dropping those knees, pulling back to devotional. Inhale. Exhale the hands all the way back to the feet to child's pose. Inhale deeply. Exhale, slide those hands through. Curl the toes under, down dog. Inhale. Exhaling that left foot through to the front of the mat. Coming into high lunge position. See to it that the knee and ankle are in nice straight alignment in high lunge position. Taking a deep breath. Dropping the back knee to the floor, flattening out your back foot, coming into low lunge. The knee is on the floor, the foot is flat. Let's inhale overhead. Exhale, allow the arms to sweep just to the rib cage and then back up. Just a nice fluid movement. So we're going to inhale as we come down. Exhale as the arms rise. One more time. And hold at the top. Inhale. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the heart. Exhale to the sky. Little arch back. Coming down to low lunge. Coming back to high lunge. Giant step from the back of the mat to the front of the mat. Forward bend. Inhale. Exhale. Look up to your drissy point. Point directly in front of you. And let's inhale. Pull into the legs. Exhale. Reverse swan dive. Arms come all the way up to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the heart. And exhale one more time. Swan diving forward. Forward bend. This time, let's take a giant step to the back of the mat with your left leg. So our opposite foot is to the front now. Taking a deep breath. Inhale and high lunge. Check your posture. See to it that your hips are a little bit lifted and your knee and ankle are in straight alignment. Let's drop the back knee to the floor. Flatten out your back foot. Inhale. Exhale and allow the arms to push through a few times again. Reaching those arms up to the sky, looking to the sky as we rise. Let's do that one more time. Just working at your own pace. Inhale up. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the heart. Exhale to the sky. Hands drop down to low lunge, to high lunge. Giant step from the front of the mat to the back of the mat, coming into plank. See to it that your wrists and shoulders are in nice straight alignment in plank position, working on strength, working on core. Let's drop the knees to the floor. One of my favorites, a little yogic push-up. Take it down and rise. Inhale down and exhale up, and just a few yogic push-ups here. And one more time, curl the toes under, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. transferring the weight into your right leg. Point the left toe. Slowly begin to lift the left foot, possibly a tiny bit only. Maybe halfway, it doesn't matter, it's where you're comfortable. Maybe it's a full standing split. So wherever you can go comfortably is where I want you to go. Let's take that top leg now, bend it, open it to the sky, standing scorpion. Feeling that stretch all the way through the middle of your body here. Breathe. Bringing that leg back to wherever it was. And now let's come front. Allow that leg to dangle to the front. So the leg is just dangling to the front. Inhale. Exhale back to wherever you were. And again, allow that leg to dangle. Inhale. Exhale back to wherever you were and hold. Bringing that foot all the way through to the front of the mat, high lunge position. Giant step from the back of the mat to the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, rise here with breath. Inhale to the heart. Exhale to the sky. Falling forward into swan dive. Step, hop, or jump to the back of your mat. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Now sink a little deeper in down dog. Sink down deeper than wherever you were before. Let's transfer the weight into our left leg this time. Pointing the right toe. Maybe we're going to lift just a tiny bit, maybe halfway up. Maybe it's a full standing split. So whatever is seeming good for you today, inhale. Exhale. Allow that foot to fall over now behind you, standing scorpion. Inhaling deeply. And exhale. Picking that foot back up to the sky or wherever you had it. Allow the foot to come through and dangle now. Just dangle to the front. Inhale. Exhale, kicking up to the sky. And inhale to the front. Foot is dangling. Exhale, kicking up to the sky and hold. Deep breath. Foot comes all the way through to high lunge to the front of your mat. Inhale deeply. And exhale, taking a giant step from the back of the mat to the front of the mat, forward bend. Now sink a little deeper than wherever you were before. So if your hands were just below your knees, maybe bring them to the ankles. If the hands were on your ankles, maybe bring them to the feet. If your hands were on the floor, maybe put them underneath your feet. So just sink a little deeper than wherever you were before, forward bend. And hearing the breath, feeling the internal organs massage together as we breathe deep. And let's take those hands out from wherever they were. Slowly rise, reverse swan dive. Inhale. Exhale, sinking into chair. So coming into chair posture. Arms are reaching up and out. Tailbone is pushing back. Knees are together. Nice deep breath. Hold and breathe. Inhale to the heart. Exhaling the left arm to the outside of the knee. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Coming back to center and rise. Inhale up. Exhale, sink into chair one more time. And breathe deep. Hands to the heart. Right elbow to the outside of the knee. Inhale. And let's come back to center and rise. Arms come behind the back. Little step forward with your left foot. Open the chest. Push the shoulders open. Little balance here. Inhale. Try to bring the heel and toe together if you can. Remember that some days your balance will be better than others. Let's come forward. Maybe halfway only. Maybe further, wherever you can go and keep your balance and not overstretch. And possibly lifting the arms. Possibly drawing the chest toward the knee. Inhale. Exhale, arms come back to the spine. Use the core to pull yourself back up. Taking a step backward. Opposite heel and toe in alignment here. Inhale up. Exhale. clasp those hands together. Opening the chest, pushing your shoulders back and down. Pulling your shoulder blades together as we do this. Let's come forward, hinge from the hip. Maybe stopping halfway, maybe not. Maybe lifting those arms. Inhaling and exhale. Slowly bring the arms to the spine. Begin to roll up. Use the core once again. Inhale, step back. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the heart. And exhale, move arch back. Sweeping forward. Let's go ahead and bring the hands to the mat, stepping back into down dog. Digging those heels into the floor in down dog posture. Take a nice deep breath here. And let's take a giant step through to the front of the mat with the left leg. Turn the back foot at an angle. Line up your heels. See to it those heels are lined up. Allow the arms to sweep up. Dropping into warrior one. Deep lunge with the front leg. Inhale. And exhale. Sinking deep. Let's clasp those hands together. Coming into humble warrior. Once again, push your shoulders back. Pull your shoulder blades together. Knee comes forward. Chest is coming toward the knee. If you can, chest to the knee. Lift the arms. Humble warrior. And slowly lower those hands to the back. Allow the arms to sweep up. Warrior one. Inhale. Coming up with the back toe. Exhale. Take a deep breath into the heart. Exhale. Little arch back. Let's come forward. Bringing those hands to the floor to high lunge. We're going to go ahead and bring the right hand on the inside of the left foot. And we're going to lift the opposite arm to the sky. Looking up to that sky. Beautiful sky today. And breathe. Let's slowly bring that arm down. Back heel hits the floor. Bringing the opposite hand on the inside now. Opposite hand rises to the sky. And we're going to drop that arm over the back. If you're okay here, possibly stay here. Possibly lifting the hand off of the floor. Connecting the index fingers and thumbs coming into a vine, possibly. So whatever you can do, whatever feels good to you today. And release. Come back to high lunge. Inhale. Exhale to the front of the mat. Forward bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the heart. Feeling a sense of peace washing over your body. Your feet are firmly connected to the earth. Inhale again. Feeling grounded. Feeling those feet connected to the earth. As we imagine just as stronger this connection to the sky. A little arch back. Inhale. Sweeping forward. Exhale. Giant step to the back of the mat now with the opposite foot. So your left foot is stepping to the back of the mat. We're turning the feet at an angle. We're lining up the heels. Our arms are going to sweep overhead and we're going to drop into warrior one. Nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Hear that breath. Take a moment to focus on your breath. Clasping those hands behind your back. Opening the chest. Shoulder blades squeezing together. Draw the chest toward the knee. Begin to lift the arms if you can. Only go as far as you can comfortably. Inhale deeply. And exhale those hands back down to the spine. Use the core to pull yourself up. Back to warrior one. Up on that back toe. Coming into high lunge position. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go ahead and bring the hand on the inside of the foot. So it's the left hand on the inside of the right foot. The right hand lifts out to the sky. And then I'm